Hey guys, I got to the airport early today because my sister has to work, so here I am. And I wanted to give you a little tour of the Cleveland Airport because it's one of my favorite airports. Yes, it's my home base now, but it's also really, really cool and really easy to get around. I always suggest to get to the airport super early. I'm not one for anxiety. I've had too many times where it's been a close call, so I just always make sure that I'm here a couple hours early. Whether if it's a morning flight, most people are not on staff until 6 o'clock, so you're only going to have a couple of people here. But around 6 o'clock, that's when multiple lines are going to open up. So there's either going to be a really long line or things are going to be moving. But don't put it towards last minute. I know a lot of friends of mine that do it, but luckily they have, business class or like pre-check and stuff like that. I don't have any of that. I just do the basic let's go travelness economy. And so there's always a line, and I always feel better when I have plenty of time to go get a magazine, go get a coffee, go get something to munch on. So I just really think that it's good to get to the airport early and enjoy yourself, relax, because once you're on the flight, you're going to be annoyed sitting next to people, so why not just go into the flight happy and go lucky and not already anxious and annoyed. There's Richard's maple syrup. This one is a must-go-to if you've never been in the Midwest. Like, maple syrup is everything here in Ohio. So check it out. That's what we're known for. We have nothing but maple trees all over the place. Get that. That's a good gift for everybody. Burgers Bagels. It's one of our go-tos in Ohio. It's super famous here, and they're really good bagels. They have those in the food court, so check that out if you want to get a taste of Cleveland. And then there's Quaker Steak and Lube, which is kind of a chain here in Ohio. It's also famous in Pennsylvania. So if you've never been to the Midwest, this is the go-to spot. It's famous for wings, bar food, good beer, and good times. If you're looking for somewhere to sit down and have a good drink, we have Great Lakes Brewing Company. That's like a really popular brewing company here in Cleveland. We have all these microbreweries that keep popping up, but Great Lakes has always made it throughout time. It's stayed true as a true Cleveland staple, and they have one here at the airport. They charge you for everything on flights, guys. You're better off just checking these days. You're going to save yourself some hassle because there's so many that are just charging even for carry-ons. or they have to be a super specific size for you to take them. Unless you're flying, say JetBlue or Delta, I know they're really good with bags. So just make sure you do your research before you fly, because the worst thing you want to do is get to the airport and have all these unexpected fees and charges that are going to delay you even checking in, delay you even getting to the security, because security lines are usually delayed enough. So just save yourself the time, do the research, read the fine print. One of my favorite things about it is that there is a Starbucks, and you know how I love Starbucks, so I definitely got that today. I'm currently in Terminal A. In my opinion, it's the quietest terminal. They do have a couple bars in here now, but I feel like it's been constantly under construction for the past couple years, so they do have a couple new bars and restaurants, but nobody really knows about them much, so nobody really comes to them except to the one that's like directly across from me right now, which there's a few people there right now. That's why you can probably hear them in the background. But otherwise, if you want some peace and quiet, this is the place for you. It's also right across from Starbucks, so, you know, it's located in a pretty good area. Terminal B, I feel, is the most busy in this airport. There's always people in and out, and it is kind of on the main walkway. So I do feel like that area is always going to be busy, and there's not as much seating over there for some reason. I want to say that it's Southwest or something, and I know most of their stuff is, they have space for you to get in line, to line up to take your seat and all that stuff, so that takes up a lot of space over there, so there's not as much seating. They do have a little lounge area. That's where your lounges are going to be located on the way to the terminal. And then Terminal C is also one of my favorites. Well, Terminal A I like to come and read when I want to be like quiet. The Terminal C is pretty active. There's always people in and out, and there's always places to sit, and they have a lot of places to just like hang out too. Cleveland also has a lot of food options, so that's really nice. They have Dunkin' Donuts, Chick-fil-A, Shake Shack. They have some pretty good food. In terms of shopping, it's pretty affordable. There's not many things that are over $30, which I think is pretty rare to find. And even their, like contact solution and stuff is pretty well priced. Sometimes it's like $10 in the airport. I think here it was only maybe $5, which is almost the same as it would be in, just like the drugstore or something. So pricing wise, their prices are pretty good here. And they have a lot of really cool souvenirs. We have the Cleveland Rock store. All the Hudson News always has the best Cleveland stuff. They have like 2 for $30 t-shirts and sweatshirts, stuff like that. They have coffee cups, shot glasses, magnets, hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, books, like you name it, you could find it here at the airport. It's pretty cool. And they're always constantly innovating and changing. Even here today, I haven't been here probably in like a year, and there's like 2 or 3 new bars that have popped up, as well as 4 or 5 new shops. So that was fun to waste time because I got here about like 3 hours early.